What's going on, everyone? It's me, Marco from PhoneDog.com. It's day 13 of the LG G Flex Challenge. Now, Evan Solik and I are currently doing our LG G Flex challenges in tandem, so a lot of our coverage will overlap in terms of what we cover in our challenges, but obviously it's in different format. His is in editorial form, and mine will be in YouTube video form in this cool cinema type style. So, this is day 13 of the LG G Flex Challenge, and it's all focused on the display of the LG G Flex. Now, the LG G Flex has some pretty special traits that a lot of other phones just don't have, including the iPhone, the S4, the S5, all the HTC ones. This phone is flexible, which means it can actually move from its original state, become flat, or you can stretch it more. It's just really weird to demonstrate unless you kind of just push it down on a hard, flat surface. But this can take some abuse in terms of you sitting on it on accident, putting it in your back pocket, you sit down for a while, and you just don't notice your phone being smushed in there. And this phone will take that abuse, and it will be just fine. Now, personally, I've never broken a phone by sitting on it, but I've heard of people breaking their iPhones, and I guess it's a common occurrence for someone who has a phone in their back pocket. Now, the display measures in at 6 inches, and it's only at 1280 by 720, so it's only 720p. It's around 245 pixels per inch. I'll get more into it in the further part of this challenge. It's not the highest pixel density on the display, and the display is such this big at 6 inches, it kind of looks a little fuzzy. So we'll have to see how this affects the LG G Flex Challenge in day 13, all wrapped around the display. So my name is Marco Hanna, and enjoy. The LG G Flex, as you probably all know, is this flexible, sort of highly durable device that can take being flattened, sat on, or even being scratched on the back cover. Its display measures in at 6 inches at its curved state, and it uses technology named POLED. POLED is similar to the organic LED technology found in phones like the Samsung Galaxy devices, but it uses a RGB setup, which means it uses the correct red, green, and blue subpixels in the correct order. It gives off accurate and bright colors and also does eliminate a lot of the glare in the sunlight. There's been a lot of talk about the LG G Flex being very subpar with their display only fitting a 720p display, while other smaller phones like the LG Nexus 5 can carry a full 1920 by 1080p resolution on a smaller display. Yes, the display isn't exactly as sharp as you'd expect, but the experience is just as good. I think we should be past the PPI since our eyes will truly not be able to see pixels after 300 pixels per inch. But to satisfy the pixel peepers, the G Flex comes in at 245 pixels per inch. Yes, that's 55 less than the Retina boundary that we all now know, but it's still a very detailed and crisp display. Another great feature is the curved display itself. Watching any type of video feels like you're watching something on one of those curved OLED panels you see at CES. It's not only good when you watch videos. Browsing the web with a lot of content gives you an illusion of a display kind of wrapping around you. It's kind of small, but you gotta think a little bit more creative here. It's a very cool experience. So even with the claims of this display not looking as crisp as others, the way it looks, and more importantly, the way it feels, does outweigh the lack of pixel density. So there you have it. The LG G Flex, it's not the best display. It's only at 245 pixels per inch. It's not super pixel dense, but technically you really still can't see any pixels. I mean, I guess if you look super close to the display, you'll probably be burning your retinas for one, but also you'll be seeing individual pixels. But since it has this RGB panel that's similar to a TV, the colors look really poppy and natural on this phone. So I'm not saying it's a bad display, I'm just saying it's not the best display currently around. And even if we had 4K, I'm talking about having almost 4,000 pixels and 2,000 pixels, it won't make a difference because our eyes cannot distinguish the actual pixels. The same thing that we talked about at the Retina display when the iPhone 4 came out. Our retinas cannot see more than 300 pixels per inch in normal about a foot length. We're not going to see that many pixels on a 4K display, even if it's on a phone, and if you want to have the best experience in 4K, get a 55-inch TV at least to experience 4K in its true full glory. So my name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com. Let us know what you think of the LG G Flex. If you want to see more things at the LG G Flex Challenge, either from myself or Evan, let us know in the comments below or at PhoneDog.com or at Twitter at PhoneDog_Marco for myself and at PhoneDog_Evan for Evan. So again, my name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com, and I'll see you guys in the next video.